Hey all you Zoopis out there, it's me, Zuuki Serment, back again with another Let's Play of Doki Doki Literature Club, and we are finally on the third episode. So for today we are actually writing poems, so honestly I can't wait to see what the reactions will be to reading these poems. So definitely I want to start with someone who, I don't know, someone who's probably not gonna like the poem. Who knows? I'm definitely trying to go to get Natsuki's sort of what's the word? Approval, I guess. Let's start off with Sayori. I miss Sayori's voice anyway, so might as well start it off with that. Oh, skipped. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, Karina. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Why do you have to point yourself out like that? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Karina. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people.
For you guys. I'm doing this for you guys. I love y'all.
That's something that only really good people do.
Oh, thank you, Sayori. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way to thanking you.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Hey! Now you're over in my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Oh, by the way, I'm definitely gonna try to say it in a neat way, I guess. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out in bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust in you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Jeez. I want breakfast too. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Honestly, she probably didn't.
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah, she did. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Oh, I could go for that right now. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Oh, I'm learning that the hard way now, honestly.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thank you for showing me.
Hehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. Now on to... I'll do Yuri, then Monica, and then Natsuki. Just because I love Yuri's voice. It's amazing. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
That's fine, don't freeze yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
She's so cute.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. Honestly, oh, she's so cute. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't even gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Ooh. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or not, Zuuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. Which is why I'm laughing. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of present but living in the past. The lights flickers. I flicker back. Oh, that's a beautiful one. I like that one. I'm so sorry for Jesus. I'm sorry for have such terrible handwriting. I think that's an error. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I probably was thinking about that. It was a little difficult to read it. I sort of stuttered here and there, but I mean, I could read it. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, she fucking broke the fourth wall on me. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Your handwriting is really pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It was too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Krita. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, this is sweet. I feel like if they're all sweet to me, then Natsuki's gonna be the only one that's like, you messed up on this! You need to do better! Why didn't you pick manga? Jesus. Anyways, Monica. Hi, Krita. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or new things, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid of bringing things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Krita. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. I like it, Krita. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. This is where I always say oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Ooh, she caught on. And she's a good writer too. So I'll take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous. He's famous for telling all kinds of... Jeez, I did it again. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that could apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Is she catching on to me? I'm getting an uneasy feel with that face too. Yikes. She probably knows I'm writing to Natsuki. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Probably not with that smirk you have. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Okay, fine. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feeling that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Ooh, hers is longer. Okay, let's read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. Okay, but it's too late. Ironitas. Already scorched it with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I don't know. I feel a little bit biased towards, like, her poem. Like, it's sad and happy. It's weird. It just sounds weird. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Jeez, burp. Excuse me. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Jeez. Sorry for that. People are crazy drivers nowadays. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? That's what I want to know. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's some good advice. And down to Natsuki. Oh, can't wait to see what she says, honestly. Jeez. I'm a little nervous. Oh, I don't even want to talk in her voice, because you guys already know what her voice is like. It's like, ew.
Okay. Okay, let's get started with the things I don't like. First of all,
Ooh. Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
I want an opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? Exactly. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable to share your poems, like Monica said.
Well, I could be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Damn. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's resort. Get caught in her throat.
You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Okay. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's just about it. I mean, she does have a point. It's like stating one thing after another, and it's like, people can only try so much. And I don't know, that's it. But that's about it. I liked it. I mean, it's basic as fuck, but hey, I like it.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. Exactly.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people won't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't this the point of the poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
It does.
Well, you guys set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose.
Jeez, her voice is changing.
It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Jeez.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki feels proud. Then I won't take that away from her. I guess she did like it, and she didn't? I don't know. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me by the oh my god, I can't say I can't say that word, jeez. Mediocre, yes. Mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just be nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Honestly. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what ended up I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Honestly,
how can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Jeez, that was loud.
If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Krita liked it too. So, based on that, I gladly will give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Krita liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, hold up. The music just stopped. Shit is gonna go down. Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Krita appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Sorry.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what?
Oh my.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Karina started showing up.
Oh shit. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't...
Jeez. I'm probably gonna have to do an edit between two voices, so yeah.
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Credo. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself to learn to appreciate that small, simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Krita.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Krita?
Well?
Fuck. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know about anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Fuck, I can't make a decision. I'm trying to go with Natsuki, but I freaking love Yuri. Sayori, you need to come and help me. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So I instead turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensiveless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Jeez. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Karina. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She will never. I find your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Like, stab.
Oh my god.
Stab! Natsuki, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Oh my god. Sorry, Natsuki's voice hurt me so bad.
My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because...
Well...
Listen, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Oh. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blanket expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, is this why Sayori is the vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good vice president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Karina, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Karina! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. So for today, I'm just gonna end it off here because we got through the poems and we're heading home with Sayori, as we can see. I'll stop it here for now, but I hope you guys all enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh jeez. My voice cracked there a little bit, but don't mind that. Make sure to sub and like and comment whatever you guys want to do. Dislike, I don't care. Just do whatever you want to do. Be like Sayori. Be happy, joyful, saving her friends from fights. Yeah, do your own thing. Be yourself. But until next time, this has been Zuuki Serment. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and until next time, Zune, stay bright, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.